If you're struggling with meditation or if you're a beginner practitioner of meditation, this series of videos are for you. Intention of these videos are to talk about general challenges meditation practitioners would face when they're getting started and how to overcome them so that you can establish a stable meditation practice. So let's talk about first two main items. First is your practice or what you do as meditation, and the second one, a useful attitude that you can have towards establishing the practice. When we say meditation, what we are talking about is actually two things. Firstly, there's a pre-process set of things that you can do or you will be guided to do in your meditation so that you can get to the state faster. And the second one is a meditation action. When we say somebody does meditation, what we are actually talking about is this meditation action. Maybe you're paying attention to breath, maybe you're paying attention to bodily sensation, maybe you're doing a body movement like Tai Chi or a dance, or maybe you're chanting, maybe you're singing as part of meditation, maybe you're praying as part of meditation, maybe you're paying attention to some devoted deity or a god as part of your meditation. So either doing or paying attention as an action. So you will be guided for both of them if you are in a meditation class or if you are learning from some other material. Make sure that you fully understand what is the process of getting into the meditation, and when you are in the meditation, what's the action you'll have to do. A lot of people get subtle points in this meditation process and meditation action wrong. Sometimes they would understand it in reverse. In one of the examples, in the meditations that I teach, the Luminous meditations, I noticed some students struggle, and when I asked them, they got the breathing pattern wrong. So it was difficult for them to maintain the meditation because they're doing the breathing in the wrong way. So the moment you correct that, you can easily do the meditation. So process and the action. So make sure that you understand the action and also follow the correct set of actions. Sometimes students learn a couple of meditations and try to bring them together. Some may be able to do it, some might not be. But if you are a beginner practitioner, stick to something that is known to be functional. When you are an advanced practitioner, maybe you can make changes and create your own meditation technique. But as a beginner practitioner, if you don't try to experiment too much, just go with the standard technique, make sure that you get the basics right, make sure that you can get into a meditative state, and then play with the techniques and try to improve the states that you're getting. The second one is an attitude. Think of your initial days of meditation as a practice session. You're training your mind to do meditation. Your nature of mind is it get distracted. Mind wants to do a lot of things. There are a lot of things happening and mind wants to pay attention to them. There are things mind want to think about, and you want mind to do the meditation action. So, and mind is not used to doing that. So what you are doing is to train it to do that action. How we're going to do that is when you notice that you are no longer in the meditation, when mind does some other activity. If you are supposed to pay attention to bodily sensation, and if you are just listening to sounds, that's a good indication that you are no longer in the meditation. So what you do is you get back to the meditation. How we get back to the meditation would depend on how much you are distracted. If you are in a slight subtle distraction, probably you can just bring your mind back to the action. If you are a lot more distracted, probably you'll have to go to the pre-process. Maybe you can work on the posture, maybe you can work on the breath, and then get to the action. If you are a lot distracted, probably you'll have to come out of the meditative state, do some other physical activity, maybe get some water and drink, have a sip of water, and then go through the pre-process, get to the meditative action. Make sure that you do this diligently. Initially, most of your meditation would be actually overcoming the distractions, and that's why it's very useful to think of it as a practice session. I'm practicing, I'm training my mind to do meditation. And when you do it for long enough, probably a week or two, you start noticing that it becomes easier and distractions get less. Here's a scientific fact. The scientists have studied the senior meditators, people who had been meditating for a long time and who can maintain the meditative state for a long time. So they did brain scans. And what he noticed was, it is not that they maintain their attention and focus and stay in the meditative action for a long time. Rather, they also get distracted, but their mind has learned to come back to the meditation very fast. So the time that they stay distracted is really minuscule. So for an external observer, it would look like they are in a continuous meditation. For them also, this process is so fast, they would feel like they are in a continuous meditation, but their mind do get distracted. Their brain do engage in other non-meditation activities, but it can come back to the meditation really fast. So distraction is universally true. You are just learning to manage that and bring your attention back to the meditation. So think of it as your first few days, first week, first 2 weeks as a practice session. You are training yourself to do the meditation. So master your meditation technique, master your meditation pre-process, and think of first few weeks as the training session, the session where you train your mind to do meditation. I hope you learned something. I hope you can enhance your meditation practice and overcome some struggles. We are going to do a few more videos in this series. We have to talk about food, timing, and few other things. So look forward to those videos as well. I'm GamakaShri, Chief Trainer and Coach for Mind Designs International. We do two meditation trainings. One is Luminous meditations. This is for concentrated states, Samadhi states, Dhyana states of meditation. You can think of it as Samadhi or Sati meditation or mindfulness meditation, but Dhyana meditations are little deeper meditations. They are in the same category but little deeper. The second one is Sukhavati Vipassana. So this is for awareness of the truth. So two different kinds of meditations, and the guidance I gave actually applies for the first kinds of meditation. So if you are doing mindfulness, Sati, Samadhi, Dhyana, concentrated states kind of meditations, this guidance apply. If you are doing Vipassana, my suggestion is to first do these Dhyana meditations and then get into Vipassana. Take care of yourself. Jai Shri.